Hello guys, I gave us an assignment to do for me concerning this question, and I want to do the solution now in this video. But we're going to take our time this time around. Now, in the last question or the last video on limit I did, which is I talked about giving doing f of x, given that f of x is power 4. Find the limit of what f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h tends to what 0, and do that of s is power 5 and as s is power n. Now let me start with what f of x as s is power 4 for that, which is to find the limit of what f of x plus h minus f of s divided by what h. That means we are solving the first question. This is given that f of s is equal to what s raised to power 4. Find a limit of what as h tends to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x divided by what h. Now what we're going to do simply is this. Our f of x is already given as s4 is there. Then f of what s plus h will now be equal to what s, in place of x put s plus h, all raised to power 4. How do we expand this one? We use this one where s is a, h is b. So we have s plus h to power 4 becomes what 1 4 6 4 1. So if you do that, you are going to have what x4 h0 s1 s3 h1 s2 h2. Then we have 4 s3 s1 h3. Then lastly 1 s0 h4. So our this will now be s is power 4 plus 4x cubed h plus 6x what square h square plus 4x h cube plus h is power 4. That is our f of x plus h. Now we substitute all this for this. F of x is already what s is power 4. So if you do that, I would have limit as h tends to 0. We have s4 plus what 4s cube h plus 6s what square h square plus 4s what h cube plus h cube minus what f of s is what s is power 4 all divided by what h. Now this one will cancel this, then this can divide this one. We have been doing that. 4s cube h over h plus 6s square h square over h plus 4s h cube over h plus h cube over what h h4. So now what I would have now is this one will cancel this. I would have 4s cube, then this will cancel this. I would have what 6s square h. This will give us 4s h square plus h cubed h cube. So in that case now we are going to take limit as what h tends to 0. So anywhere we see h put 0, this one if you put 0 here, this one will cancel out. Put 0 here for h here, it cancel out. Put 0 here, 0 cancel out. So our answer become what 4s cube. So the answer to this one is what 4s cube. Now let me what do the what h5, but I don't think h5 should give you problem. Following the same step, probably I will go to the last one. This one particular one, I will go to this one because I want to spend my time there. This n10, I want to deduce the formula for n10. So let's go. I want to clean this part now. Now, for 5, can I do 5 first? Okay, let me help you with 5. Let me help you with 5. If I expand it, then you finish it up. F of x plus h will now be what? That means for if f of s equal to what? S is power 5. If f of x equal to s is power 5, what is f of x plus h? So now be what? S plus h will be substituted for x, all is power 5. So you are going to use this Pascal plan. The coefficient is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So you are going to have s is power 5, h 0, s is power what? 4, h 1, s is power 3, h 2, s is power what? 2, h 3, s is power 1, h what? H 4 plus 1, s is power 0, h 5. Having done that, you put plus in everything. So what I would have is what? S5 plus what? 5x4 h plus 10s cubed h square plus 10s square h cubed plus 5s h4 plus what? H is power 5. So now this is your what? F of x plus h. This. Now what you want to do for me, if you substitute all this there into this one, you are going to remove it from this. Then you remove this one from this. So you are going to have s5 plus 5x4 h plus 10s cubed h square plus 10s square h cubed plus 5x h4 plus h5 minus s what? 5. All divided by h. Limit as h tends to 0. So if you do that, this one will what? Eliminate this. S is power 5. We eliminate that one. Then the remaining what? 5x4 h. If you divide it by this one, you are going to have this plus 10s cubed h plus 10s square h square. Divided by this, you are going to have 5s h cubed plus h4. So limit as h tends to 0. So if you do that, if you put 0 in all of this that has h, they will all cancel out. So our answer will now be giving us what? 5s is power 4. So for this, 5s is power 4. Let's do the last one right away. Let's do the right one right away. Now the last one now, which ends this part, will be what? I will use what? Binomial expansion to do that. How do I use binomial expansion? F of s is equal to s power n. We are looking for limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Now, what we're going to do now is simply what? Our f of s already given. Let me look for f of s plus h. Is s plus h all raised by n. Therefore, don't forget they told us n is a positive number. Power of n is a positive number. So if n is a positive number, we can use binomial expansion by saying s is power n plus n, s is power n minus 1 h1 all over 1 factorial plus n into bracket n minus 1 over 2 factorial. Go and watch my video, please. N minus 2 h2 plus that. You get to what? N s h is by what? N minus 1 before you now get to what? H is by n. Now, I haven't done that. This is what? Expansion of this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you are going to simply do is to substitute into this, all this factor into this. Now, knowing fully well that if we substitute it, you are going to have what? Limit of what? Of h tends to 0. Don't forget our h is 10 to 0. This one now is what? Is this one, which is this. So this one is equal to all this. So I would have what? S is power n plus n. 1 factorial is 1. So into bracket what? S n minus 1 h1 plus 2 factorial is 2. N into bracket n minus 1 s is power what? N minus 2 h2. I don't need to write all this one. You know why? Because h is what? Not going to cancel out. So if you want to write it, no problem. Mine, you can put plus that minus what? F of x is what? S is power n. All divided by what? N, as h tends to 0. So if you do that, this one will eliminate this one as usual. So what I would have is that I would have n x n minus 1 h 1 divided by what? H. Then this one will also divide this one n into bracket n. There's 2 here, please. 2. N minus 1 all over 2. S is by n minus 2. Then h square all divided by h plus that. Because h will appear in orders, and all other factors or terms of this expansion will give us, will bring out h. So in that case, this one will cancel this one. So what we are left is what? Limit as h tends to 0. So we are going to be left with what? Limit of what? As h tends to 0. Now the n s by n minus 1 plus what? N into bracket n minus 1 all over 2. S is by what? N minus 2 h, because this h will cancel 1 h, meaning 1 h plus that. So in that case, if you put h to be equal to 0, where is h? Equal to 0 here. This is 2, sorry. We put, okay, we just cancel like that, mean 1. No, we cancel 1 here now, the meaning 1. So that's how we call that. And repeatedly, h will continue to appear in all other terms. So no need of repeating it. You understand me now? So what I want to have now is that if you put h here, this one will cancel out. If you put h here, equal to 0. So everything will be 0. And every other term will also be what? 0. All other term will be 0. So the only thing that will remain now, our answer will now be equal to what? N s is by what? N minus 1. So I'm able to what? To explain and dissect that question to your satisfaction. Now, but take note, the expansion of what? S plus h all raised by n is this one. Don't forget. It goes down to this. That is the expansion of that. This is h into bracket n minus 1. This is. So if you can understand that expansion, you are good to go. Because the secret of this question, of this deduction, of this particular equation we just got, is from this expansion. If you can get that expansion, you are good to go. Just learn your binomial expansion. You understand? Learn your binomial expansion. Go to my video and watch video on binomial expansion. Knowledge is very profitable. And Bible says wisdom is a principal thing. So with all that might get to understand it. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Whatever exam you are writing, I wish you success. Thank you for watching. God bless you.